Alright, I cleaned up here. It's time to basket these guys. And I'll clean up this loft. And we're stepping out a bit further today. We're going out to about 25 kilometres. It's one of my favourite tossing spots, so let me get these guys ready and then we'll head off. And same plan as last time, a little bit of feed. They'll get the rest of their feed this afternoon, but they've got to sprint home for this little bit of feed for this toss. Alright, here we are. The birds are still a bit restless. I'll give them a few minutes to settle. This is probably my favourite tossing spot. It's about 25 k's from home. I'm going to have probably 2 tosses a week from here for the next 2 weeks. We're 4 weeks out from racing right now. So yeah, I'll do this toss probably twice a week for the next 2 weeks, and then the club mob tossing will probably start. And once that tossing starts, we'll move out to about 75 k's. Anyway, I'll let these guys settle for a few minutes, and then we'll let them go. There we go. Now, of course, they will beat me home. I've got a bit of traffic to deal with on the way home, but they're heading in the right direction. For the young birds, this is their first toss at this distance. The older birds have been here a million times. I came here a couple of times a week last year. But I've got a GPS tracker on them, so we'll see how they go. I'm going to head home, and the birds should be in the loft by the time I get there. Alright, they did beat me home, but only just. We'll go inside and have a look. Alright, so they've done pretty well. The clock actually says that there are 4 missing, which is a bit of a surprise. That toss location has been pretty safe for me over the last year or so, so I'm surprised that there's some birds missing. Hopefully they'll turn up during the rest of the afternoon, but we'll just have a quick look at the GPS tracking and see how they went. So they did a relatively straight run. I think over this side would have been a little bit faster, but I think, yeah, they've done what they have sometimes done in the past. So their toss from the other week was down here, and they tend to hop between their toss points at the start of the year when they're still learning. They'll hop from toss point to toss point. But that's a pretty good run, nice and straight. I'm glad to say they didn't circle too much. But they'll have a few more tosses in that location, and then we'll jump ahead further to about 75 k's, like I said. But for now, I'm just going to let these guys settle and rest, and we'll have another look in the afternoon, check if those couple of missing birds come home, and if the weather's okay, we'll let them out for a quick loft fly. Alrighty, it's about 4 hours later, and there's still no sign of those 4 missing pigeons, which is a little bit of a surprise. But I'm going to let these guys out for a little bit of a flap around, just a little casual loft fly this afternoon. We'll let them back in for a feed after that, and we'll wrap up with the day. Pigeons, oh here they are. I was about to say they've disappeared. But here they are here. I'm not going to push them this afternoon. About half an hour will be enough. They did half an hour this morning on the toss. I only need them to do about 1 hour a day. And hopefully those few missing birds will turn up whilst these guys are out. Because I'm pretty surprised to have lost some birds off that toss this morning. The spot where I took them has always been very safe for me in the past. So hopefully they've just gone the wrong way somewhere, and they'll turn up this afternoon and haven't been put down by a falcon. But I've actually lost the race birds now. They've cleared off. So you'll probably see them when they come back into the loft. Alrighty, they did about 50 minutes, which is enough. I didn't push them at all. Just let them come down when they were ready. Good news, at least one of those missing pigeons is definitely back. I'll go outside and have a look at the clock in a second. But I'm pretty happy with these guys. Let them enjoy their afternoon feed. Go outside and have a look at the clock. Okay, the top pigeon clock. It says there's 4 missing. This top one though is the grizzle that didn't go, so there's just these 3. This one here, number 2, is actually one of Kurt Maney's that he sent me over. Then there's an old bird, and one of my favourite young birds. I'm really surprised this one, 2921, is missing. It's a very nice pigeon, that one. I'm really hoping it'll turn up before the sun goes down, but we'll see what happens, I guess. So guys, for now, I'm just going to let these guys finish eating and settle in for the night. Before the sun goes down, I will come back outside and have a look at the clock again. Let you know if any of those pigeons came back. But yeah, like I said, for now, just let these guys settle in. I think that's Kurt's pigeon. Yep, that's the one that Kurt bred. It's just come back. So, we're just missing these 2. Alright, well, it's getting a little late now. You would have just seen that Kurt's pigeon came back. So I'm just missing those two Oatly rings, which is a real surprise, especially that old bird. He's been to that toss point a million times. And the young bird, which is his half brother, I think, is quite a nice pigeon. Actually, it's the brother of this one right here, who is missing. So I am a bit surprised about that. Hopefully they'll turn up in the morning, and I will definitely update you guys if that happens. But until then, click over here. I did put up 2 different videos for the first 2 tosses of the year, and a lot of people missed them. I don't know if YouTube didn't send out the notifications. But if you guys want to click over here, you can watch those 2 videos. And I'll see you guys again soon with another video.